I have virtually all the lights in my house are 12 volt. All the lights that you see that are on are all 12 volt. Even those lights are 12 volt. That light is 12 volt. The lights in my living room, if you can see them, are 12 volt. Back in the late 90s, I bought two 75-watt solar panels for $475 a piece. I threw them up on my roof, run the wires down to my garage, run a couple deep cycle Trojan batteries, run the wiring into my house, and hooked it up to a light in my living room. And I was fascinated that that light was solar powered by sunshine. Well, I was hooked. So I did some research and I discovered that truck drivers, they use a lot of devices that are 12 volt powered. They use electric blankets that are 12 volt, 12 volt coffee pots, 12 volt alarm clocks, 12 volt everything. So did some more research and I found out that people live in remote cabins, people live in houseboats, sailboats, things like that. A lot of times have dual power, so that when they get to a dock they can plug into 110 power. So they basically have two sets of lights. They have one set of lights that's 12 volt powered, another set of lights that's 110 powered. And basically they charge a bank of batteries. So I have 10 100-watt solar panels on my roof, 500-watt wind turbine, charges my batteries. And one reason why I make an excess of power is that on cloudy days I want to be able to make enough power to charge my batteries, at least glean enough power from the what sun there is, even though it's overcast, so I can still charge my batteries. And even on a bright sunny day, I like to make an excess of power because I like to run things like my aquaponics, my 12 volt powered swamp cooler, plus I have a 12 volt refrigerator, and I want to be able to run fans and things like that 12 volt, and I need an abundance of power in excess of what I need for those devices to also charge my batteries. So that's why I make extra power. And then too, when the sun is not shiny and it's overcast, then sometimes you might have to go several days without any kind of sun or even any wind. So you have to have a reserve of power in your batteries. What these are, they're 6 volt, 250 amp AGM batteries. These are the only batteries that are recommended that you can put inside a home. These batteries are so safe that you can ship them on an airline. They're the only batteries you can ship on an airplane. You can't spill them. Even if they're ruptured, they won't leak. So they are the safest batteries, and they do not vent hydrogen gas. So they're the safest batteries you can get. So I was thinking, if 12 volt power can be used for all these different cabins and trucks and RVs and boats, and why couldn't a person use 12 volt power for their home to basically supplement their 110 volt power? So that's kind of what I did. And I've wired about 96-97% of all the lights in my home are all 12 volt. All the lights, my outside lights are all 12 volt. My garage lights are 12 volt. My basement lights are all 12 volt. So what I did is I just drilled a hole in between my batteries, run a heavy duty cable down, and ran it all the way to the front of my house, and then run it up in several spots in several bedrooms, and then wired in 12 volt plugs to those cables. So I have 12 volt in every room in my house. I have lights in every room, and I can run all kinds of 12 volt devices. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.